vampire vlog party peoples. It is me, real life vampire. And you know, the world is pretty weird right now. All you peoples have been hanging around in your houses all day recently. But you know who does that all the time, every single day? Me. So you know, it is like a fun little bonding experience that we can say some words about.
Vampire vlog.
But yes, you know, this is exciting time for me because you know all of you people are like living the vampire lifestyle. And yes, it is because of wide-scale global catastrophe, which is bad thing. But you know, it is still fun to get to live the vampire life and like see what it is like. I mean, you are doing it because you have literally no other choice. But isn't that how vampire feels? Put some thinking on that thought. But you know, this has been interesting time. You know, I have also had to make some adaptations to my life. Like, you know, the other day I went out and I tried to go and eat some people, and they were like, sure, but will you stand 6 feet away from me? And I'm like, I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to eat people from 6 feet away. Am I supposed to get like giant straw and like jab it in there? That puts a very weird image into my head. But you know, I'm kind of just like, maybe I should just not eat people anymore. Maybe this is the time to go vegan. But you know, this whole thing has me wondering if I can even get sick. Because you know, now that I think about it, I don't think I have been sick in several thousand years, but I do not know. Like, I think to get sick, you have to be alive. And by most practical definitions, I am not really alive, but rather propelled by some weird dark energy force. But you know, my heart does beat once or twice a day. You know, it goes like boom, and I am like, ugh, what was that? But I do not know. Is that like enough aliveness to get sick? That is good question to ask, but not one that we will be answering because today we will be doing fun vampire activities that you can do in your house, that I do in my house, because that's all I ever do is be in my house. So you know, let's go and do that. It's going to be super fun. So one of my favorite activities to do as a vampire is to gaze out the window, you know? Like, I have said it once and I will say it other time. When these stupid interior designers made the window, they literally made the most temptress object possible for the vampire. Before, I was just like perfectly happy, living in dark shack all day. But now, you know, how could I resist this open air look? I just cannot. It is impossible. So I just come here and I gaze out the window and I am like, oh man, if I did not have family history of skin cancer, I could just go out there and be in the outside. And then I am like, oh wait, I could just put on sunscreen. But then I remember that I am vampire and I actually cannot go outside because if I go outside, I will literally turn into a pile of dust. So, you know, it is just super nice to look out the window, you know? Just my favorite thing to do. It is vicious cycle, but also it is enjoyable, kind of. So the next thing that I like to do is I like to practice lurking around corners. And you know, honestly, I hate that I like doing this so much because it is just so cliche. But what can I say? I am one for the dramatics. You know, if you like go to ask person to suck the blood and you lurk around the corner all creepily, they are like, oh yes, definitely you can do that because you are like so creepy and you are like fulfilling my dreams since childhood. Which is honestly disturbing that these people want to like have their blood slowly drawn out of them by creepy creature in alleyway. But you know, what can I say? The people who will agree to be eaten by vampires tend to be very emotionally disturbed. But yes, Now you can see a little clip of me practicing lurking. This is Vampire Vlog Lurking Lesson. So when you're lurking, there are three main things to focus on. The creepy hands, the hunched over posture, and the slow and menacing face. People always think that if you are lurking, you are going to be some sort of dangerous, creepy thing. But you know, the lurking position is actually very impractical to pouncing on somebody and attacking them, because you know, you are hunched over and walking very slowly. Like if you actually wanted to attack somebody, it would be better to get in like an athletic position. But you know, that is just a common lurking misconception. But since you now know the three most important things for lurking, I will just show you some of my finest lurking. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to go like this. And then you round the corner and you be creepy there. And you know, making a creepy face is optional because you know, you are going to be in a dark alleyway. Nobody is actually going to see your facial expression. It's just more your figure that counts. But if that adds to your lurking experience, then you go for it. So that has been my lurking crash course. Another thing that I like to do is I like to hang out in dark, creepy environments. You know, I cannot explain why I like to do this, but there is just some sort of urge inside of me to creepily stand in the dark. You know, it doesn't even actually make sense because I don't even have good night vision. Like, if I just stand in the dark, I kind of just start to bump into stuff. Like, you would think that vampire would have good night vision, but I think mine actually got worse when I became vampire, you know? I have to, like, bring flashlight with me when I go out at night to lurk, in case I enter a poorly lit area, so I cannot even explain why I like to do this, but something about standing in the dark just brings me so much fulfillment in life. The last thing that I like to do is I like to hang out with my kitty cat. She refused to be on camera with me because she is not very supportive of my vlogging career, but you know, we have a good time together. She likes me, except for the times that she doesn't. She is like my only friend, you know, because I ate all my other friends, so hopefully I do not eat her. I bought her a little fountain because she was not staying hydrated enough. She's very picky, she only likes running water, so I have a little clip of her drinking out of there. It's very cute. I can show you that and you will like it. But yes, those are some fun activities that I like to do that you can do while you are trapped in the house. And I know that you can do them in the house because I spend every single day of my life in the house. Because you know, if I go outside at the wrong time of day, I will either burn up into a pile of dust or get murdered by vampire hunters. So you know, it is a fun existence. But yes, now we have come to the end of another great vampire vlog, so it is time for me to say my ending. See you later, you peoples. Bye bye. Ooh.
Vampire vlog.